Allie's gonna do the intro to this video. You know how I like to start my day? Sometimes I like to start my day with some federal regulations. Now, I'm interested in Part 91. Come down here to dropping objects. 9115. Flip to 9115. And it says, let me read for you. No pilot in command of a civil aircraft may allow any object to be dropped from that aircraft in flight that creates a hazard to persons or property. However, this section does not prohibit the dropping of any object if reasonable precautions are taken to avoid injury or damage to persons or property. So, fortunate for me, I took reasonable precautions. And that says I can therefore drop things. I'm going to drop some lumber. Well, for one, if you can't tell, I'm a little excited about it. And for two, you know, it's possible that the reason I'm building this hut was just so that I can drop things from my airplane. Here's how it got started. These are the first couple of drops. Here we go. We're right here. We're right there. These are all the folders. So I've edited up this much to episode 5. So that's March 1st. But if you look at that, yeah, we have some more video to edit because each one of those folders is full of footage. So there's maybe more better footage coming, but this is where we're at in the story. March 1st and 2nd. This is what I did on March 1st and 2nd. Well, I'm headed for Sheep Mountain. Gonna go work on the hut. Got a Super Cub full of supplies and tools. And hoping to do the very first airdrops of materials into the building site. We'll see how this goes. We are right about here. Sheep Mountain, there's our runway right there. So we're gonna go now from Wasilla over the Chugach up Sheep Mountain. Well, here's the lumber. We brought this up last week. This little sled is also a jack. Supposedly, I'm going to use this to lift up the load underneath the airplane. Just a couple of car jacks, and I have them mounted on a piece of UHMW plastic so it slides nice on the snow. Well, here we are loaded up. Here's the quick release mechanism right here. And I just lift that lever from inside. Center of gravity's felt right there at the 220 mark, right about where the passenger would sit. So, just a little load, just testing her out. had this idea. I thought, you know, I think I could airdrop something from my lumber rack. Over the years, I've, you know, gotten to drop a number of things from the plane. Alaskans tend to forget things, so airplanes tend to drop people things. So 20-pound propane bottle, white gas, pizza, frozen moose steaks, cold beer, a whoopee cushion, a rope, a transfer case for a truck, a four-wheeler, a four-wheeler. I meant a belt for a four-wheeler. I didn't drop the whole four-wheeler, just the belt. Game bags, a cooler, sleeping bags, a bunch of jackets over time, snow shovels. So yeah, I mean, but lumber is a little heavier than most of those things. This was the heaviest. And when you drop 220 pounds from the bottom of a Super Cub, you can't even tell. Yeah, to be honest, the whole thing was a little anticlimactic. The whole like airdrop process. Like you pulled a lever and you can't even tell anything happened. Maybe I watched Top Gun and Iron Eagle too many times as a kid. You know, there was no explosions or anything behind me, which is good. I don't want to be in a war either. So yeah, I mean, airdrop number one was uneventful, but let's watch it again in slow-mo. Because it was the first airdrop, you know, I was pretty cautious. I carried some extra speed and I was extra high. So the lumber hit extra hard and went extra deep. I actually didn't find it until well into June. Oh yeah, there's a 300-pounder, which is just bumping up the weight a little bit. I think we'll do that one next. This is probably my favorite part. That little snow plume right here over my shoulder. Yeah, I love that. If any of you are stressed out by those chains flopping around down there in the breeze, well, they really mellow out and hang pretty straight until I land. I'm afraid that's it. That's all I got. I don't have any more airdrop footage from early March. Those folders are empty. So, we gotta go. You ever had a Pam's carrot? They sell them here in Alaska. Best carrot around.